Commander? The oath calls to me. This I vow. Should be a lively evening. To Tartarus. I will not fail. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
You have grown quite familiar with my hexes, little star. Ready. Excellently done.
That golly. Going.
It is you.
The hunt begins. It's a bite. This is a void skate.
That scythe. That must be Zorafet and the aspect.
I had not considered that. Well, if the time has come for Zorafet to be with Thanatos...
I did not mean this soon. The underworld is not yet ready for my son to carry out his work.
Oh, good. Some darkness.
Recently, the Titan Kronos summoned me, providing many explanations as to why my quandary exists. I did not follow every detail, but observed a different...
Almighty Chaos. Whether his apology rang true or not isn't for me to say. But I do think the change you heard in Grandfather was a comprehensive one. Can you not work together now to try and find the...
The Titan Kronos also volunteered more than I asked. I understand your answer, but I'm not open to further inquiry. Perhaps the fate shall be located, or perhaps not. Do as you shall.
They never learn.
Truly doesn't know where he left the three fates. The weavers of...
Fit for a queen. Into the purse. Reagent over there.
Dye silk and low.
Golly, get it.
Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Fine work there. And again.
Golly, fetch.
Dye the silk. You've
Well
come
done.
back. I never truly stopped to think how much alike we are, the two.
And you should be the most renowned, most beloved weaver in all the land. But that isn't what the fates had in store for us.
It isn't. It isn't. Because if I was still up there... all in an evening's work. this is all too much.
I like getting you such things, Arachne.
It most certainly shall. I won't forget your kindness.
Weave on. Get him, Golly. To do this again. If I'm to take another boon of yours, Great Aunt, I bid you take another offering of nectar for...
You want to be like me? Now that's a first. Already had a brush with Sister Hera, have you now? She's more...
Felt that. Withstood that chaos curse I had.
Get set to fight or get out of the way. Hey, it's my brother's scythe. Let's see. Here we go.
Come on then.
You lost. Pay up.
This'll be over soon. Open. For a tune-up. If only we could have met when we weren't in the midst of a war.
Cheers. I don't know you all too well and don't like drawing up conclusions. I'll be the first to say one shouldn't judge by looks, but...
See that, Golly? Greater strength.
To think I used to
fill my days with whiskey. Okay.
Cheers, Hermes.
The princess appears. You look upon the oath of the unseen.
Fear manifests at night. Either we give in to that fear, or we become its cause.
Either give in to... Test again. Return to Shadow.
Here I do not take sides.
Hail, Grandfather.
Hello?
How did you reawaken Typhon, Grandfather? I always wondered about that. And to have caught the Olympians by surprise with such a monstrous being.
Oh, I would rather not discuss such bitter memories, but that monster's reawakening was in some ways akin to mine when Zacharias found me. On a much larger scale, of course.
I see, and I won't press you on it, but this may be strange to ask, though did you and Typhon know each other well?
He was the father of all monsters, showing no concern for his own brood, much less others. He was a means to an end, We were using each other, one could say.
I understand. That's all.
Very well.
Could try a different one. Reagent over there. Closer to Tartarus. There's that rancid scent. Just me. Let's fish. Mine. Incredible, a void skate. Hail, almighty chaos. Always use more. It'll be all right. There.
Manifest your desire. Hestia shall be notified at once.
That gold you used to pay for this. Oh, it's shiny looking, sure, but...
Good. You again. Gods, what a monster. Switch to a rarer boon. Stronger.
This never was your father's realm.
Trapped. Every bad dream has an escape.
Do you really have to go so soon?
Golly, attack!
continue at your peril, granddaughter.
What else is going on, though, man? Gotta be something on your mind, right? No? Hey. Oh, whoa, for me, how thoughtful.
Not every gesture needs to be interpreted as...
Look, I can tell you're having trouble moving on. Maybe you ought to
If you mean the Morning Fields, I don't think that's a healing place. The shades there wallow in self-pity and...
Repeats whatever you say to her. I knew a nymph like that one time. Nice girl. But she didn't get...
So you do know Echo, the mountain nymph. She's languishing in the fields even now. Apparently because...
Oh, that's too bad. Well, tell her Narcissus really wants what's best for her. See her around.
Thanks. Trap is set. Come on out. Found you, Stockbin. Get that, Golly.
Sometimes we like going back to this smaller venue for old time's sake. Lots of our fans.
So you comply with their every request?
Oh, spoken like somebody who never had any fans to satisfy.
Seems every day you keep coming back here. Now it's plain to see you wanna leave. I'm gonna see with your favorite diamonds. This love
anything about that. My claim. To the fields. Flourish. Come on. Olympus, I accept this message. Not a chance.
Take them all!
Flourish and reveal my path. feel that, Zorafet? Echo, he's sorry. Narcissus, I mean.
Think he's sorry? He's sorry.
He had no idea what happened to you. But he remembers you.
He only loves himself.
I won't forget this, Echo.
Won't forget. Forget.
Please let me know somehow if there's anything I could...
This nectar is enough.
It's Hecuba the Hound. Flourish.
Say we turn up the heat.
Ashes. It's cleared up. That's 2 down. Smackers. Dear cousin, you must have nectar in...
I'm an Olympian. I'm used to glad-handers and sycophants. Everybody wants our favor, right? And I can smile and nod better than anyone, even father. Yet with you... When I first reached out to you many nights ago, I figured, hey, another cousin. I like those.
A generous offer, cousin. vigilant, I'll grant you that.
Playtime for the mo.
You're looking better already. There. Made it back here. The bones. Unseen. Should be a clear path to the house.
Your brother used to utterly destroy this place in one month.
We had meant to ask you at some point about...
Oh, right. I'm so accustomed to it now that I never thought to mention it. I had a bit of an accident a long time ago. Turned out that my grasp over life and death was not as strong as I thought. It's been a good reminder ever since.
Yet your connection to the dead we sense is very strong. Well, we each have our scars from lessons.
For fashion's sake? No.
Granted.
Viruthans. How Kronos gets his gold. On my authority. Golly. What do we have in stock? In the name of Hades.
See you shortly.
Refreshing.
My. I recognize that blade you bear. The scythe of death himself.
You may have taken death, yet death is here for you. It would be fit.
It would be most unlikely, I should think. Then let us... Here, witch. You waste your time. It's rather warm in here. You slip through my grasp, but I shall catch you yet.
Forgive me, Princess. I apologize for the abruptness of my approach. My mind told...
Oh, you know, Lord Moros, I was just in the middle of evading my latest brush with death. Why are you here? I must look like hell.
No, you look... well, I am truly at a loss for words. I should have rehearsed what I sought to say more thoroughly.
You don't need to be so nervous around me, or so formal for that matter. And it's nice to see you here as well, in one of my many moments of wretched failure. How long can we stay here anyway? It's so peaceful.
We can stay for... I don't exactly know. A while that to others shall seem merely an instant, so... I sought to see you here again, in the off chance you...
Chance has nothing to do with it, Lord Moros. Most nights I have a brush with death, but not with you. I have wanted this, yes.
Princess. You're safe.
Lord Moros, are you certain this shall only seem an instant by the time we return? Because...
You have my word. As for your own sense of time, that I cannot change. So, as much as I would...
Probably, but my heart says we can stay a little longer.
On that, you'll hear no argument.
Then we stay.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Mal. So, yeah, I guess I cursed all mortal kind a while back.
Intent absolutely matters. So then you drank from the River Lethe to rid yourself of the...
Pretty much. But you want to know the one thing I didn't let out of the jar? It was hope. I was scrambling and locked it in. The one thing I should have set loose.
I'm not so certain. We experience hope all the time, gods and mortals.
Then mortals wouldn't be quite so delusional, maybe? Anyway, I think I want to be alone.
Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, probably.
This wasn't on the list before. Lord Morris, so how are you this eve?
Princess, I was going to ask you the same. As for me, it's as though I'm in a dream. The wonderful kind I've sometimes heard described. But what of you?
I'm very well, yes. My dreams have often haunted me, though I've experienced the good kind too. And you're right.
Perhaps that shall be the difference in what we have.
We'll just have to find out.
Hey, over here. It's grown much livelier now with the music making.
I figured that the music maker...
Oh, you don't want to know, eh?
You all right?
Oh, cauldron.
Your magic may have proven instrumental to the reconciliation of your family recently, but it shall only take you and any of...
All these inter-family relationships need be tended like a garden.
It is not one of your family's greatest strengths, that much is true. And it may never become one. Nonetheless...
With all my heart.
I trust that shall suffice.
Still sticking to the underworld, even with the...
Hecate says conditions have to be just right for whatever it is you're trying to do now.
Appreciate the help. It's just...
Keenly aware. Thanks. I'll get back to it.
They probably are. I'll take it. Out, Snake Reed. Grant me the aspect of Shiva.
I think that's the guy with all the extra arms. To our new guests joining us, welcome.
Become even stronger.
Need a strategy here.
What would Chaos have me do? Next trial coming up. My loadout's changed.
You may proceed immediately, Spawn of Hades.
Coinage. though these exchanges...
Well, my dear. This is hardly the first time
My strength reborn. You wretches. Return to dust.
Wait, Washington.
I'm ready.
You reached your father's residence, then disappeared, becoming undetectable to me. This was the work of Kronos.
Now. Soon you shall be afraid of me, Draken. Can't do it. Out with you. Sure. Lady Hestia! A gift.
An alcove unafflicted by the toil on the other one.
Can't rest here, not for long.
You know, I think my stepmom likes you quite a bit. Not to be taken for granted.
Off I go. a synth. Yes.
Strange contraption that you're using to make everything blow up? I got odd glances too when I still...
Agent of change.
You do know Dora, don't you? She and some brother of yours, they were wed. And somehow this resulted in her letting loose all sorts...
That is one telling of it, more or less. So she remembers, finally. Perhaps with great regret. After all this time, mortals still cannot
Oh, they should blame only gods. Take no responsibility for their own wretched state. Not even Dora would do that, and she's one of the most complacent beings I know.
Your companion Dora remembers some of the events, but this does not mean she understands any of them. Her actions pitted mortal kind against it. Get behind us. Seize victory.
sting away. Return to Shadow now.
This particular experiment was a success.
Trial done. Where's the commander? Olives.
Upon this cauldron by the will of night. Hear me, shades of the dead, and live.
While you were out, the fated list. It started shaking and scrolled over to a prophecy I'd never seen and already fulfilled. I think there may be more to it, but...
You're not supposed to tell me any more than that, I know. I think I have an idea of what that prophecy concerned, as the
I'm attempting to understand what could have prompted such a change.
You have my word. The fates, they're close.
Mal, you've... Hey.
Another prophecy. Let's see here.
Infinite possibility, even in a single facet.
Something's happened.
Your prior failure in this trial was quite interesting to observe.
Pathetic. Mistakes were made. Jump. You'll regret this. Spouts are up.
Yes, I heard. Well, if he burned you, don't go putting...
I call upon the moon and draw you down. I remain troubled. My light is yours.
Ah, yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
No! Return to Shadow now.
Expected outcomes can be disappointing nonetheless.
This feeling. Hello? Lord Moros, is that you?
All right. We're here. Well, what do you know? We got ourselves a visitor, ladies. Who would have thought? You found us, sweetie. You get, I don't know, 3 questions? 3 of us, 3 questions. Sounds reasonable, right?
You're the Fates. You're really here. Are you safe? In any distress? Your brother...
Are you safe in any distress? Phew, what do you think, ladies? We count that as 1 question or 2? I say go easy on her. Seems like a nice girl. Count it as just 1, okay?
Oh yeah, nice girl, you're right. Count it as 1. Okay.
Okay, we're fine, sweetie. At least now we are. Your grandpa got us. Yeah, we were a little miffed, you know? Because we'd been weaving. So then we figured, what's a better time to take a break?
Take a break? Shouldn't you have sent word to Lord Moros, much less anybody else? He's been very concerned.
That's question 2. We did send word. That's why you're here. Moros, he's a real sweetheart. We figured he could use a little alone time. Okay, last question.
Last question, What do you all intend to do, now that Kronos no longer seems to be a threat? How do we prevent something like this from happening again?
Okay, now that I'm counting as 2 questions, so I'm only gonna give you the first one. Well, maybe it was the second. I'm getting mixed up. Point is, we're not gonna do a thing. This has been nice.
Not going to do a thing, and I'm unable to ask for...
Hey, who knows what's gonna happen, you or me? Look, all you gods, you got yourselves into this. I know, you think it's cause of us. Well, we don't like that kind of pressure. You've been doing okay on your own, so...
Yeah, you've been doing okay. So we are gonna let you keep...
We're gonna let you keep this up. And once you've had your fill, being without us for a while, you're gonna hand it over to mortals. Just like we're handing it over to you.
Hand what over to mortals? Which is to say... I don't know how I can respond to that without another question.
That's all right, sweetie. Think of it like, you gods can do your own thing for a while, then mortals can do theirs. It'll be a brand new age. Been a while since the last one of those.
So you're retiring, all 3 of you. No more weavings. We're to keep fending for ourselves, come what may.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like such a big deal. Not like you're gonna do anything different anyway. But you could. Just ask your old teacher sometime. Now, she's pulled some strings, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, teacher's definitely pulled some strings, all right.
You mean headmistress? So you're saying...
Ah, yeah, we know. Well, anyway, sweetie, we're gonna cut you loose, as we've got other things to do. But not weaving. Not for the foreseeable future, as they say. So nice to finally meet you. Bye!
Bye, and thank you all.
Thus did the three reclusive and feared fates, whose often unpredictable weavings determine all that is to come, even for gods, declare the dawning of another age. An age in which both mortals and immortals shall be free to choose their path, so long as they believe the choice exists. A golden age, during which mortal kind shall not be ruled entirely by divine right, but by itself. Word quickly spreads from the heights of Olympus to the depths of the underworld, foretelling of this perhaps very, very distant future filled with possibility and the unknown. Many rejoice, but others know that gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. For now, we can but use the time we have, both to prepare and, to the best of our ability, to live.
I'll have to keep working on that, on both counts.
Who goes there?
Where are you, Headmistress? I take it you heard about the Fates. Apparently everyone already has. Figured you'd be among the first. Though come to think of it...
It's because deep down, I've always felt we make our choices for ourselves. Admittedly a controversial point of view, and we've strong evidence that those three often choose for us, but I have to heed my instincts.
Wait, you don't believe in what they do? The prophecies, the coming of a new age?
I wouldn't go that far, but I choose to believe in those I know and trust, including members of your family. If that makes me a fool, then so be it.
So be it. Sounds like accepting fate to me.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Heard you found the three fates. Don't believe that's how it happened. Probably weren't even looking. They found you.
That is a distinct possibility. Perhaps when Kronos thought he sent them into exile, they merely played along, and now decided to check in after the troubles with him passed.
Sure sounds like something they'd do, but no use speculating, right? And what now? We're all back to having no will of our own.
Perhaps they don't want us to be certain either way. Nor do they seem to desire all the credit for the actions we take.
Guess we'd better act like we have everything on...
What else can we do?
My sisters, they're all right. I was about to say thank the fates, but in this case, Princess, I can only say thank you. While you'd best not tell me how you did it, please do tell how it was to meet them finally.
It was an interesting conversation, and they seem to be doing well, that much I can say. And you're probably aware of the new major prophecy that they foretold.
The advent of another age. They notified me, yes. Perhaps it's their way of preventing any further attempts to circumvent their will, assuming this age does arrive.
What does this mean for you, though, Moros? I got the sense your sisters have no immediate plans to resume their customary weavings.
I think it means that mortals shall be having a reprieve from me, potentially for quite some time, and that I'll have to find something to do.
You could remain here with us.
I'd like that very much.
Same. So...
You somehow found my sisters at long last.
You dare?
You exist. I exist.
I'll take the special. Another victory for the unseen.
Look at all this stuff.
Way back when, I always wanted to find you the best bottle of nectar.
Please don't dwell on the past so much.
Been hearing Shade say something's changing on Olympus. That the fates themselves decided that the gods will soon be ruling with a lighter touch.
I think soon there may be relative to gods, not mortals, but what I've heard is much the same. At the dawn of the new age, mortals are to choose their paths themselves.
An age where neither the gods nor the fates are dictating each moment of our lives or deaths. Hard to imagine. Who would we even blame if things went wrong then, eh?
You'll find someone, I'm sure. Go unseen, all right?
Same.
Keep on vanishing into the pitch-black stone, young one.
Well, Commander, it's not exactly a feast on the other side.
Come on, why not? Not like somebody's gonna tell on you. I mean, have we not earned your trust, or...
The stone reveals its own secrets, not I.
Seriously?
The will of night. Zorafat. Moonlight, guide me. I was born for this.
You found them, the fates. They told me so themselves, figured I'd spread the word, being a messenger and all. And you know what? They're right. Sounds like their time away gave them a change of heart.
Greater might. More. Down those little weeds. Cousin.
Fates are back, all three of them, Sunshine. Such a relief to feel their prophecies again. They even now foretell the dawning of a new and different age. Plenty of time to prepare.
I grow strong. Got it. The Master Slicer returns. I'll not fall to some hired thug. Glorious Aphrodite.
I didn't know what to expect from you. A sister in arms at best? And I scarcely know you, save for glimpses from these messages, but despite all that... Oh, the Three Fates finally decided to make an appeal.
Silk of
Mind getting that for me?
My finest customer.
You might not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings and...
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me.
Wonderful. Go for it, Golly.
Good eye. Alone again.
Mine. You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right. I never imagined I could even meet them myself. Well, it was only a first impression. I accept this contract.
Sister. Say, I know the son of Nixon, incarnate of death, to whom that rather sinister side belongs. As do you, in a way. I could give it back to him, rather than getting sliced.
Thank you for the generous offer, but I have need of it right now. Besides...
Oh, we're good. Much better now that we're up.
Tell him I'm grateful for the side.
Watch this. just beat up my little sister, everyone. Thank you.
Ugh, next match is mine, brother. Hey, so... Dora, I just can't believe the gods set you up to curse all...
I guess. But I remember pretty clearly now, even if it was a long while ago. Though the other thing is, don't all you gods go through most of this stuff yourselves? I mean, you don't die like mortals, but you get the...
Well, certainly not all of it, but most. So then, perhaps this jar was merely some means of bringing mortals and gods closer together. To reality, such as we know it.
Sounds kind of like the hope that I left in the jar talking, Mel. You don't think the gods were just getting back at Prometheus, his brother, and his gorgeous wife?
Perhaps, but what would they possibly gain from doing such a monstrous thing?
Gods can be jerks sometimes. Like mortals, but stronger.
Lord Moros is away.
You had an audience with the three Fates. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave. Well done, Draw.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we know they're safe. They
did they?
They said you've... Well, is there someplace more private where we can just...
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest.
Just right.
Ah, but that's not bad. So, what do the three...
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings, and not in a small way either, but I merely guess.
You don't merely anything, Malinois. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And 'tis easier to explain, I suppose, if you look upon me.
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand. Some trick you're playing, or some glamour?
No. The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me, and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Cocytus, with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Kronos took my family, and that I alone escaped. Thus, I trained.
You trained for the task? Death to Kronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and ascended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the Fates and me. for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the Fates' designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother. Became handmaiden to the Queen, in fact. Thus, when Kronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not to the River Styx, but to me.
Then, you did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Melinoe. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. How you must hate me for all this.
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you, and you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if...
I love you too, of course, Melinoe, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. And I am so sorry for all that you had to endure.
But I have my family. I have you.
Neria's soul must know of this, I trust to understand. The three Fates, fine, and we and no one else. Now then, shall we pretend that none of this transpired?
I'll be discreet, of course, but won't pretend. Moonlight guide you.
Moonlight guide us all.
New shipment over there.
This new age the Fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions. What say our shades about all that?
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful wretches,
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of these shades met an early demise due to acts of gods. They don't want to be pushed around.
There shall always be someone or something to push such people around. Whether it's a god or not hardly matters. The gods can have their moods, I know. But I'd not.
Nice of you to say.
I don't
What
say,
now?
I swear.
Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around, chanting prayers for your victory and protect.
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of support is a more significant motivate.
You know all about lack of support.
Right on time. Let me see. Grant me the aspect of Pan.
Never met him, but I heard good things. All right, act normal, everyone. She's back. My disciples here claim that you clashed with none other than the Prince of the Underworld himself. And you fought with the fury of a demon, to which I said, come on.
It's true, sir. I found myself in some competition chamber in what looked to be Elysium. There, Zagreus and I engaged in a full contact battle.
Well, that seems pretty pointless to me, kiddo, seeing as I trained you both. You were equally matched. I don't see what comparisons are even to be drawn.
Commander, we're nothing alike.
That's exactly what he'd say.
What's with that?